My name is Georgia. I'm an educator at Hearts Young Homeless. So our education service, we go into wherever there are young people really, so schools, colleges, youth groups, and we take sessions on topics that can contribute to youth homelessness. So the idea is to give young people the knowledge and tips and tools to be able to keep themselves safe and know where to go if they're ever unsafe or need advice and support. So we currently take sessions across all the ages in secondary school, so from year 7 through to year 11. Then we work with sixth form, so year 12 and year 13, and then colleges up until the ages of 24. So HYH are now working in primary schools because as a charity we work with children from the ages of 10 with our mediation team. So it's a great way for us to be able to go into the primary schools and make sure we are reaching children of those ages. When we go into primary schools, we will be aiming to work with year 6 students, so that is students who are 10 and 11, because that is the ages of which HYH support. We currently have 5 topics that we deliver in schools, focusing on healthy relationships, the realities of homelessness, anger management, living independently, and conflict resolution. So in primary schools, the main topic we will be focusing on is conflict resolution. This session is called Solve It, Resolve It, and the aims of the session are to help students gain a better understanding of what actually happens in an argument, explore how our behaviour and communication can really have an impact in an argument, and then to think about a positive change they could make when having arguments. We will always finish the session with showing students of where they can go and get help and support if they ever need it. This fits into the curriculum because for primaries, the PSHE curriculum really encourages for young people to be aware of healthy relationships, whether that be with their friends, their families, and adults in general. So it's a great way for them to be aware of how they can keep themselves safe and how they can react in arguments. Some techniques that we use to help make children think about this topic is we would use our argument style quiz. So the children will answer how they think they would react in a certain scenario. That might be that they are ready for the argument, or it might mean that they don't like arguments at all and will shy away and rather avoid the conflict. So once they fill out that quiz, it will give them an animal, and it allows them to reflect on maybe how they could react differently or what they could do better. We'll also use our I feel statements. So this allows the students to take ownership of really how they're feeling in that moment, rather than blaming the other person and the argument not coming to some sort of solution. We also discuss body language, tone of voice, and the language that they're using and how that can really have an impact in the argument. So through our pilot sessions that we've held previously, we take feedback from students at the end of each session, and through those results we can see that 94% of all students that we've educated have either thought that the session was helpful or very helpful, which is fantastic. We've also had some fantastic feedback from the teachers in the class saying that students have been referring back to the session. There are a lot of primary schools across the county, but we would love to reach and educate as many year 6 students as we can. This will help us on our mission to break the cycle of youth homelessness, all about early intervention and prevention.